Sam, what time is it?
6 a.m.
We are on our way to Doi Inthanon National Park. It's about 2 hours away. We're gonna try to get breakfast first. And from what I've read, it's gonna be cold up on the mountain, so we have dressed in layers.
I'm wearing all the clothes I could fit in my suitcase.
We're just wearing all the layers. Hopefully.
Right.
Oh, and I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks with my sandals.
Hi, morning.
Okay.
Alright, I'm glad we found a restaurant that's open. There are not many restaurants that open at 6 a.m. around here. But we did find this one, so we're happy that we're going to be able to get something before we hit the road. Big breakfast for a big day. A lot of driving, a lot of hiking, French toast, eggs. We each got lattes and they made us little hearts.
And I got a bowl of yogurt and fruit and granola. I'm already getting full. I'll still eat it. I'm so full.
Yeah, I'm full too. I ordered the French toast breakfast and scrambled eggs, and she got a fruit and yogurt bowl and croissants, and we each got a latte, and even after all that, it was $9. So we're sufficiently stuffed, ready to hit the road.
Mountain roads.
I always do that clapping. We made it to the top.
We're at the Doi Inthanon National Park, and the trail that we wanted to go on was the Kew Mae Pan Nature Trail. And you do need a guide to go on this trail, so hopefully we'll find one who will take us up.
It was a pretty cold ride, especially the last half hour.
We're getting into the cold. We didn't think we'd be in Thailand where we can see our breath, but here we are. I guess you can't see it right now.
Okay. We just had to stop and get some stuff. So we got 2 delicious, hot, steamed pork buns. And 1 dumpling, pork dumpling on a stick. Alright, we are at the Kew Mae Pan Nature Trail, and we just paid 200 baht to go on a guided tour, which is the only way you can do this. We're about to leave now, we think, but right now we're just waiting in a staging area, so we'll see how long it takes.
Trail is broken up into different stations, and this is the first station. It's a beautiful waterfall, but I don't know the name of it. But it sure is pretty.
Okay, we're 1 kilometer into a 3-kilometer hike. We're at the first viewpoint. We're in the middle of a cloud forest. We're just taking a moment to catch our breath, and then we're gonna go another 2 kilometers and then 3 kilometers back out.
We just spoke to a guide, and they said that it's 3 kilometers total. So it's about half as much as Sam thought. So that's good, and we have 1 kilometer down, 2 more to go. waterfall that we saw was the Larn Sadet waterfall. Now we know the name. Okay. Okay, we're all done with our hike, and we just had some pork buns and some pork dumplings. But I just wanted to say that I've read a lot of reviews about this trail, the Kew Mae trail, that a lot of people were disappointed that the guides weren't like giving them a little informational walk. But you are required to have a guide. It's 200 baht per group. And it doesn't matter the size of your group, so Sam and I were one group and we had one guide. And I don't think they're there to give you information, they're mostly there just to observe you. I think that they care about their trail and their national park, and they want to make sure that it is being kept clean and not being destroyed, so they kind of are just there to watch you and make sure you're not getting into any trouble. So you can just go at your own pace and they'll just be there with you. And then not only that, but I mean, if you need somebody to take pictures of you, it's good to have that guide to snap those photos for you.
Seriously, even. All right, I gotta get this out there. So every coffee that we've got, this is much different than America. In America, you have to go to an artisanal coffee shop for them to be able to make the nice art and make it look artisanal. Every place we've gone to, even the mom and pop cafe that we went to this morning, knew how to do the little latte art. I am very impressed. Ah, delicious.
All right, now we're gonna go about 7 more minutes up the mountain to the summit. And at the summit, there is a couple of temples that we're gonna see.
All right.
All right.
So is this it? This is just the temple?
So confused. We're looking for the famous Chedis, the King and Queen Chedis, which is like temples on the side of the mountain. And I thought they were at the summit, but I'm having a really hard time figuring out where they are. Where is it?
Well, the local guy said that it's 5 kilometers down the mountain.
Oh my god. Well, everything I read online said it was at the summit, but...
Well, it's close to the summit.
Okay.
At least now we came to the highest point in Thailand.
Yeah, I guess that's a big bonus.
Which is actually pretty high. We just went to the highest place in the Smoky Mountains. It was only like 6,500 feet.
How many is this, Steve?
8,500 feet. Currently we're at 8,200 feet. That's pretty high.
Found it! There's the little steeple that you can see from the road. Tell you what little history about this that I know. So there are 2 temples. One is for the king and one is for the queen. So they're right next to each other. There's one over there, one over there. I don't know which is which, but because that one's pink, I'm assuming it's the queen's, and I'm assuming that that one is the king's. And then they have like a beautiful curated garden for you to explore. And that's just what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll take some of that too.
One of the
Squeeze a little on.
One of the downfalls of riding on a scooter.
Squeeze harder.
One of the downfalls of riding on a scooter is you get really cold out on the road with the wind and the chill, but then as soon as you stop at any of the sites, you get hot and you gotta take off layers. So I'm dressed just enough for the road, dressed too much for these stairs we're about to climb. this is his temple because it's like masculine and like warrior, not as feminine and dainty.
Heading down the mountain now. It's gonna take 2 hours and 5 minutes down the steep mountain through some windy turns. Rachel's already terrified.
One turn too fast and we were too far to the side in my opinion, so now I'm afraid.
She didn't like that the bike leans over when you go around sharp corners.
Well,
but we might be dragging some foot pegs. We'll have to see. We're gonna go quick. We gotta get the scooter back by 5. Right now our ETA is 4:53. Gonna get a move on it. Yep. So we're at the house by Ginger. This is the restaurant that we could not get into the other night because a reservation was required. We just got the scooter back in time. We had a 3-day rental. We had to get it back by 5 p.m. Got it back with about 10 minutes to spare. Had just enough time to stop at the hotel room, change, and walk just a few minutes to get here. Now we're looking over the menu. We'll show you what they got.
it's like one of those art magazines or something. It's only the presentation. So pretty. It's like an art book.
How are you ever gonna make up your mind?
I know. They all look so good. Little birdies. We have these flowers, and I'm gonna eat this birdie, and I'm gonna dip them in. I think it's coconut milk. They said. It's actually kind of sweet tasting. It's sweet and spicy. Those little birdies are delicious. I just decided that this is the technique. What you do is you drown the little birdie in the coconut milk. You drown it, eat its head off. And you have this inside, with the spoon. Coconut milk inside of it like a bowl. And then, hold on. This is cilantro. Pop it. And then
That is professional.
that's how you eat it. I'm gonna eat this. Look how big this bowl is. And look at the presentation. And I need to figure out how to eat it without making a big mess. Sam had to show me how to do this. You know that berry Captain Crunch? When you're done eating it, and it has like that milk Captain Crunch flavor. Kind of tastes like that, but with meat.
So is the restaurant living up to its Michelin stars?
Well, it's good.
Okay.
Am I saying it's great? I'm gonna keep eating it and I'll let you know. I gotta fix what I said. It wasn't the Captain Crunch berry. It wasn't coming to me, but it's Fruit Loop. It tastes like Fruit Loop milk with meat. And Sam can confirm, right?
Yes, it's the weirdest thing, but I absolutely agree. There is a hint of definitely Fruit Loop cereal milk. Not sure if that's how they make it at a Michelin Star restaurant, but it could be.
What did we get? It's the slow cooked beef with the lime coconut curry.
We're still waiting on our steak. bite of the Thai style ribeye. A little chewy. Still chewing.
You dip it in your
I'm gonna
sauce?
try some of the sauce. Alright, take two. Try some of the sauce here. Sauce has a lot of flavor. Don't really know what exactly it is, or if it's spicy, and if it's about to have a bunch of steam coming out of my ears. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it tastes like definitely not your normal steakhouse steak. It is Thai style. It's got a lot of unique flavor to it. A little more chewy than I would have liked, but overall it's good. Okay, we had our gourmet dinner. Now we are walking down the street of Chiang Mai, and I see it right there. I spotted the gelato place, and I'm hoping we can get some ice cream. You can buy, and this looks good. All I want is gelato.
You've come to the right place.
We've come to the right place. The cookie jar. We bought a cookie. We bought some gelato. Oh yeah, nice and soft. Delicious chocolate chip cookie. Perfect way to end the night. Plus, got some snickerdoodle cookie dough vanilla gelato. Okay, gelato and cookies are on board. Now
Start over. What does that even mean?
we are done for the evening. We just got back to the hotel. I had a good dinner, good dessert at that little cookie shop, and now we're just gonna get some, well, we'll see.
We haven't been sleeping well. Tonight is our last night in Chiang Mai. And tomorrow we're getting on a plane in the morning and we're going to Bangkok. I've been having a really good time in Chiang Mai. I feel like there's so much more I could do, so much more time we could spend. And I just like everything about it, I guess.
Yeah, so we're moving far south tomorrow, and if it hasn't been hot enough for us here, it's going to get a lot hotter. But that's why we're here, to enjoy some beautiful weather. All right.